Hello guys, welcome to one more video. In this video I'll talk about investments again. I'll talk about the main types of investments that if you are foreign you can do in Brazil. Okay, so let's go. There are, I could say, three most important categories of investments. Okay, the first category is public funds. Public, as like you rent money to the government. Okay, the interest rates here in Brazil actually are 13%, a lot above the inflation. Okay, it's given about 4 or 5% of return, real return, above the inflation. This doesn't happen in United States, where you have low interest rates, generally lower than the inflation, so you lose money. Okay, here in Brazil it's different. And these interest rates, people are speculating that the government will maintain these interest rates for the whole year. Okay, because inflation is too high. Okay, but is below 13%. Okay, so there is this kind of investment that you can lend money to the government and make this 13%. Okay, it's called Tesouro Selic. Okay, that's the name of this investment, public. And there are other investments to the public titles that you can get a prefixed tax. Like if the interest rates are 13%, you can make 20% a year in a fixed tax. Okay, these titles are called prefixed investments. Okay, there is another public investment that's called Tesouro IPCA, that is one fixed tax added to inflation. Okay, so you make a fixed tax more the inflation. So let's suppose that the inflation is 10% and the prefix tax is 5%. So you make 15% a year. So in the category of public lending money to the government, these are the three main categories. Okay, the prefixed tax, the inflation adds in a fixed tax, and the direct tax that the government change every 3 months. Okay, actually is 13.75% a year. Okay, you can invest too in the stock market. Okay, in the stock market we have two big categories. The first category is the stocks, the blue chip stocks. Okay, and the general stocks. But here in Brazil we doesn't have too many companies in the stock market because there are a lot of rules to a company to go in the stock market. Not all companies could be in the stock market. There is a high cost to do that. So only big companies can be on the stock market. But you have an index that have only small companies, that is called small caps. These small caps, you can have high returns but the high risks too. And there are these stocks called blue chips that are the most safe, let me say like this, that are the oldest and biggest companies, like Petrobras, Ambev, Brazilian Bank, Banco do Brasil, traditional banks. They give a good return too, because let's think about it a little bit. If lending money to the government you make it 13% a year, if you don't make high above this in general, it does not worth it to invest in stock market. Okay, so generally you can make a lot of return in the stock market here in Brazil. That's why Brazil is so attractive many times to the investors, because Brazil is not a kind of Venezuela and Argentina. It's kind of stable, declining economy, but it's not a dictatorship yet, okay, and has a lot of opportunities to make a significant return, okay? So in the stock market we have the companies and we have the immobiliary funds. That this is the niche I like most, immobiliary funds. And why I like it? Because here in Brazil there is this law, these immobiliary funds, they pay monthly dividends, and they pay high dividends like 0.7 up to 1.5% a month, and all because they don't use this money monthly that they have of income and invest. No, they have to distribute this in dividend, 95%. It's obligated to do this by law, okay? So immobiliary funds are relatively stable and they pay huge dividends monthly. In the other way, they don't grow a lot, so don't expect you will have a big growth in your like the amount you are investing. I don't know how to say this word in English, but patrimony, yes, something like this. Okay, so if you want dividends, invest in real estate funds. They are safe, they pay high dividends, and there is no reason to invest in dividend companies. For me, it's like bullshit. Company is a very risky thing, okay, to be considered dividends, because at the end of the day, a company can go bankrupt, and where are your dividends now? A real estate is more stable and is really a product focused on dividends, okay? So if you want a dividends, invest in real estate fund. If you want a growth of your investments, quick growth, invest on stocks. If you want safety above the inflation, invest in public, lend money to the government. I don't know how to say this kind of investment in English. If you like this video, don't forget to thumbs up, tap the like button, subscribe, and let me know if you like this topic. See you.